Hello everybody, Blue Trooper here, back for another mob battle. And this time I want to check out the Ogre from darn nips. The Ogre from Dawncraft Mobs against the various mainstream mutants. Obviously I know there's more, but they don't have more mutants in Dawncraft, just the mainstream mutants. So, skeleton, creeper, enderman, zombie. But I definitely wanted to show them off against the Ogre, so yeah, you know how I keep winding up encountering those guys? Well, they're very strong, and the mutants will be an appropriate match. So let's show them off there, and ignore that that thing under there. That was from some experimenting, and a Goblin King was killed down there, and there is his. Would you really call that a grave? For them. I mean, you do resurrect them from it, but it's the same as getting them from a grave. I'm not sure. Anyhow, let's get the mutants going here. Yeah, I'm going to start off with the skeleton. I'm going to have to figure a good spot for the creeper, though, because that thing likes to blow stuff up. Boink. Ready? Fire. And the smashing has commenced. Thing is, the Ogre doesn't really have much in the way of ranged attacks, but does have some area attacks. And apparently the mutant skeleton can knock it back if it uses that kind of that crossbow slap that it does. Oh, the jump shot is always cool. Boink! They both have a lot of knockback, but that kind of backfires on the Ogre because the Mutant Skeleton absolutely wants to be at range. Hence why he knocks things back in the first place. However, when he jumps towards things, that's kind of against him. Oh, that sweep. It actually hit. The belly bounce is what destroyed the Mutant Skeleton. And the Ogre is admittedly kind of low. I mean, he's less than 1/3 of his health. He's just sitting on it now. Do I really want to do the Mutant Creeper here? Yeah, I want to go outside for it. So I'm just gonna heal him up and toss a different mutant out for now. Because I mean, mutant Endermen are kind of destructive, but at least it's easier to clean up after. Why are you so shaky? Just attack. Oh, right into the swarm attack. Okay. Well, he got over that one pretty quick. Again, he has area attack. And the mutant Enderman loves to slap. And telesmash. But the Ogre does so much damage. And this is where charging in more really goes against the mutant Enderman. Just a moment. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Couldn't pause fast enough, but I could sure move the mic. Yep, last shot. Boink. See, this is what I mean by it being easier to clean up after. I can just, pop in a few blocks and it's fine. And the mutant skeleton actually did better than the mutant enderman. Just saying. Okay. Mutant zombie. You're in the form of a mutant husk, I believe. Even though that's not technically accurate. least you look a bit more like a husk. And maybe they just have a special skin that looks like that in this. Right to the hammer punch. Now remember, the health of a mutant zombie is a little deceptive because they get kind of bonus revivals. So, they get extra lives, kind of. They don't come back at quite full health, but yeah, they do get a good chunk left. Knocked him out of the spin. And, might I add, the mutant zombie's main shockwave attack has a bit of pushback. So that extra knockback, shoving them back, kind of is throwing off a lot of the ogre's attacks. He's already more than half down, but mutant zombie can only take one more hit. This particular damage indicator that's with the pack is kind of not as good as most, because it's not exactly accurate, because that 0 point there is basically one last HP, kind of. So it's a little weird. The ogre's getting low. But he did take down the mutant zombie again. That's 2 revives it's used. Only has 1 left. Oh, flying hammer punch. It's getting low. Can the mutant zombie finish it before it gets finished? Ooh, hammer punch finish. Nice. The mutant zombie has proved itself that it can take down an ogre from Dawncraft. Now the interesting thing is when I use the mob killer, it still counts towards the extra lives rather than like immediately. Why is this not the other thing? Maybe it really was a mutant husk, because I was really supposed to get the. See, the ogre dropped his stuff. Why didn't the mutant zombie or mutant husk drop a Hulk hammer? Is it like this variant just drops rotten flesh? That's kind of disappointing. Anyhow, I want an outside area for the mutant creeper, and you can tell I've tried this before because yes, craters happen with mutant creepers. They will always do that. That is their blast shot final move, and anything nearby will get completely blasted. That is just how it works with mutant creepers. Wink. Okay, here you go. Now, remember the mutant creeper is very aggressive. And it does do blast stomps. Everything in the area is just getting collateral from these two. The question is not really so much can he take down the mutant creeper's HP, it's can he survive after the final blast in addition to that. Up, here we go, speaking of which. Ooh, he did in fact take the hit. And completely and utterly tanked it. And there is absolutely nothing left. That's just, well, there's debris. I'll give it that. There is debris. But the mutant creeper just left a crater, basically, and the ogre is still standing. So it seems like the only mob out of the mutants that can actually defeat the Dawncraft ogre is the mutant zombie. The others, it will outsurvive their last shots. And I'm kind of curious here. That dropped nothing. Okay, I'm not sure what's up with those flying squid that show up around here once in a while, but That was kind of pointless. They're like magic flying squid. I might even try them out at some point because they kind of have this wacky ranged attack thing that you wind up dealing with when you're going up against them. I'm curious if there's anything that can outsnipe them. There might be a few. It'd be kind of funny if a skeleton took them out. That would be hilarious. So I might try some little thing like that at some point too, maybe just for kicks. But for now, we can kind of see the collateral effects of the ogre is that it took down basically everything other than the mutant zombie, and the mutant zombie, it was kind of close. And does this poor house just randomly get ran through? Is there anybody supposed to be here? That's just random. I wanted to use one of these areas as a fighting arena, and I guess I didn't notice that poor house was cut in half. Oh well. That's not as important as this area being a great fighting arena for me doing Dawncraft battles. But yeah, so the ogre is very strong, and as you can imagine, the corrupted ogre is only stronger than that. So yeah, that was just base level ogre. So yeah, we could have fun with the bigger ones, including the main series bosses and more things that are specifically included with them. So I'll show that off more over time, including some rather unique ones that you might have no idea are in the pack because they are, and for that matter, Dawncraft Mobs itself, because they are, some of them are like super rare to encounter and have like no guidance to them. So yeah, so these guys, yeah, they're distributed throughout the world. You'll find them. They don't respawn as far as I know. They just kind of show up at certain areas and that's it. So I'd kind of treat them as a mini boss that's just like really strong for a mini boss because they will smash mutants and even other full bosses. So yeah, I'd rate them as a very strong mini boss. So watch out for the ogre, or you will get smashed, because they mean business with that big warhammer they got. They do know how to ogre smash. I mean, let's face it, the guy's basically kind of not just Shrek, but more kind of hulky. So yeah, ogre smash is probably the best words I could use for that. So I'd call that fair. Anyhow, it's been Glitch Reaper, and I'll be. Oh yeah, I forgot I actually have like walking animations that are a bit smoother in this pack because of stuff. So yeah, fair enough. Okay, this has been Glitch Reaper, and I'll be signing off for now. Hope to hear from y'all later, and bye for now, everybody. And remember, there will be more mob battles.